Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all know that already, though. Listen, had a tough loss versus the Wolves tonight. Yeah, and there ain't no easy way to say it, man. We lost that game. We wanted to win that game. If we would have won that game, we would have needed one more win to solidify the sixth place. We didn't, so we didn't solidify the sixth place. We are currently in sixth place. We play Detroit on a back-to-back tomorrow. We fly out soon, I imagine. Go on a road, play Detroit. They just lost to Miami tonight. So we play them tonight, technically tonight, Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? And hopefully we win that game, man. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Outside of the refs not calling that foul for Dinwiddie, I thought he played his game, man. I know, me and Lee, for other Nets fans, we go at it about Dinwiddie, but that's my guy, man. He was out there balling tonight. You know what I'm saying? He was out there balling tonight. But shout out to Finney Smith, man. He played good basketball. Dinwiddie had a 30, 13 for 24, 3 for 9 behind the arc, 3 boards, 6 assists. Yeah, man. Spencer played his game tonight, man. I thought Daron Sharp should have got more minutes. And let me get straight to what I really feel. Jacque Vaughn should have played Nick Claxton on Cat at the end of the game. The fact that Clax did not play in the end of the game because Rudy Gobert wasn't in the game, like, man, stop it. Forget Rudy Gobert. He's not that much of a threat more than Cat is on offense. You keep him. I don't see why you didn't have Clax on Cat. I don't understand that. Clax is a way better defender in the paint than Royce O'Neal. Clax is a way better defender in the paint than Royce O'Neal, man. I could not believe you didn't have Clax on Cat. Like, was you trying to lose the game? Because when I seen Cat score on us 3 possessions in a row, I'm like, yo, what is he doing? What is he doing? Then he called that we wasn't going to get that call back with and I can't, it is what it is with that with Finney Smith, and I seen it go off his foot. I knew he wasn't going to get that back, but I'll take that. But I was definitely mad about Cat scoring 3 times in the paint. No help defense, no Finney Smith running over the help, no Moses Brown, no Nick Claxton, just Royce O'Neal on a one-on-one with Cat. That's not good coaching, man. That shit is not good. It's bad. And I don't understand how you could be a defensive coach and make that call for Royce O'Neal to be in the paint by himself with Cat. Cat obviously got the height advantage, got the weight advantage. He plays power forward. That was not good. Jacque Vaughn, you could have won this game by playing defense, and we could have put Clax on Cat. I listen, I got to see the post-game interview with Jacque Vaughn, man. You got to hold this one. I want to see you take this on the chin. I see Barry in the BG said that he can't coach. Listen, I'm not going to go that far and say I won't say that, but he definitely slipped up tonight. This is a game we should have won. At home, too, at the Barclays, we should have won this game. We should have won this game, like, for real. Like, for real. And what did Mikal Bridges do? He played 40 minutes. He shot 9 for 24. Terrible. I seen him take some bad shots. I seen Cam Thomas get in the game take 2 bad shots. Cam Thomas, you my guy, man. But the production, your heart is loving basketball, but you're not in love with the team. And I understand you got your reasons to not feel like you are part of the team or a role that you feel like you deserve or earn, and you don't have it. I get why you're mad. I understand that. And I'm even upset with you, feeling like Jacque Vaughn need to squeeze you in the rotation and make you a vital part of the offense next to Mikal Bridges. Don't give Mikal Bridges all your shot attempts. He don't fucking need to shoot Shout out to my guy Mikal Bridges, but you don't need to shoot 24 times. You were 9 for 24. You shoot 24 times if you at least 50%. You shoot under 50%. You had 24 points. This is coaching right here. I don't really put this on Mikal Bridges. I put this on coaching. There was a play with Cam Thomas. I'm sorry. There was a play with Mikal Bridges where he fucking came out the timeout and they forced him to take the shot. And Joey was the one with the ball. And Joey could have went to the paint, stopped, took the midi. He could have went to the basket, tried to draw the foul, get the layup. He could have took the jumper right there. And they just made sure that they stay with that. And I don't like that. They need other players that can handle the ball. And that's why Spence plays so many big minutes, 38. And Cam Thomas could be one of those players. Ed Sumner could be one of those players. DJ could be one of those players. Tonight is on you, Jacques Vaughn. You got a whole lot. You got a whole lot. You know, I always defend you, but you got a whole lot. Shout out to Jay. Oh shit, I got Brooklyn in the building, man. What up? I see y'all. I was looking at the stats, but I see y'all. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to John. Shout out to Leaf Diggy. We out here. You got a whole list one, Jacques Vaughn. Pause. You gotta take. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't even want to see your post game interview. Watch you smiling through what? You have Royce O'Neal on Cat on a 1-on-1 in the paint in the fourth quarter. But what you? I don't want to see you smiling. I don't want to see you smiling. You should be mad, Jacques Vaughn. You shouldn't be smiling at all. You know. What up, Jay? What up, Lee?
What's good, bro?
Brooklyn fan band, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Listen,
another winnable game, man.
Hold on, Jay, man. But I'm gonna make this painless as possible, but because this was a tough game. I thought Jaden McDaniels' defense tonight against specifically against Mikal Bridges led to the questionable shooting and less to the bad shooting because you punched on it a couple of minutes ago about him shooting 20-some times.
24 times, 9 out of 24.
9 out of 24, right? He might have had maybe a game before like that in the past, and he was passive. I was kind of looking for more of that, and I was kind of looking for more of our bench
What up, John?
play. And you talked about Cam Thomas not being.
It's hard that it. It's hard that it's hard. He still love basketball, but it's not like he was.
Yeah. And I think we touched on that.
It hurts to say that, but it feels like that's what it is.
I think we touched on that last on one of the previous videos. We said, I hope Cam Johnson don't really lose his interest this season.
Cam Thomas coming out.
Yeah. I hope he don't really lose his interest this season in terms of like wanting to play and wanting to be the guy off the bench, wanting to be the lead guy off the bench, supposedly in that role.
Yeah.
However, to harp back on the game tonight, defensively, I thought it was going to be a defensive game. Obviously, the Minnesota team, bro, like they had a lot of length, they had a lot of wingspan that they could throw at us. I think what's buddy that was on Dinwiddie tonight? McDaniels was on Bridges most of the game. He about a good 6'10", 6'11". He got good wingspan on him. So I thought it was a tough game most of the night. There was some calls that was a little bit missed, but yeah, you're absolutely right. The game was
oh my god,
it was some very questionable calls. The call with Dinwiddie was going up for the shot. I thought that was a shooting foul against Kyle Anderson. When they reverted back, that was another call down the stretch of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. The 3-pointer. The 3-pointer for he took it. Anthony Edwards fouled him. They call it a block, and he did block it, but he fouled him first. He fouled him first.
Yeah.
So I'm not tracking that shit, man.
Yeah, and I thought we played
Jack Vaughn in a minute, man.
Hold up. Can I say that damn challenge? The challenge was
a stupid challenge.
The challenge was stupid. It was silly. And
then we needed it right after he used
a close game like that.
Right
you keep your challenges, especially on a play where it's 2.9 seconds. Like even if you won the challenge, it's only 2.9 seconds. It's a waste of possession.
It's a waste of challenge.
Yo, we knew that was their ball.
Yeah, we knew that was their ball, and they played it like four different. The last three angles, we knew that was their ball because then at DFS foot clearly hit the ball and let the ball go out of bounds. And mind you, we kind of needed this game tonight because Miami had won their game. We won our game. We clinched the 6th spot. So like that was a missed opportunity in terms of like just going what we was going to do down the stretch, man. Like it was just common mistakes. It's common mistakes. Like it was common mistakes from the coach, common mistakes, man, from just in terms of errors. It was common mistakes from the refs.
But hold on. Can y'all put some respect on Dinwiddie tonight, though?
Yeah, I was waiting to see Lee tonight too.
Dinwiddie played a hell of a game.
He did.
Wait. Let's not say I hear you guys, but to be honest, when I saw Dinwiddie was trying to go Superman mode, I already knew it was a lost cause. No disrespect to him, but that's not the game plan. His game plan is supposed to be distributing the ball, making sure everyone is involved. He took the most shots and only had 6 assists. That's why the offense was so stagnated. Where they said, "Let's
disagree." I disagree.
He didn't take the most shots.
Dinwiddie took the most shots.
No. Him
Dinwiddie
and
did not.
Him and Cam took 24. Him and Cam took 24.
Hold on. First off, he was more efficient than Mikal.
Him and Mikal took ball.
He had 30. Mikal Bridges had 24, and he had 24. And I see his shot selection. His shot selection wasn't all that tonight either. And again, I'm putting a lot of this on Jacque Vaughn. He made a lot of mistakes to challenge. Big mistakes that cost us the game, arguably. And he got to get that work.
But Breeze, I got to harp more on a previous point about Dinwiddie. Yes, Dinwiddie definitely showed up. He definitely showed a lot of heart in the 4th quarter tonight. But in the 4th quarter, like that's him realistically being sporadic. Our game plan is to still execute down the stretch. That's our game plan. That's our game plan.
He's dribbling the ball too much, trying to do this ISO wasting the clock thing. That's not how we win. We got to keep doing what got us the
yeah. We got to execute. We got to execute and run the X's and O's and get guys open and get up on shots.
But listen. At the end of the day, let's give work whoever deserve it, and let's call it what it is. Twin didn't play a good game.
He did not play a good game. But here's the thing.
He was 5 for 9. He was 5 for 9, 2 for 3. But what are we mad at? Like, what's happening?
No.
Like,
I'm not. Forget about Dinwiddie. I'm mad at the fact that the coach didn't see what the game plan was in terms of why did he have Royce O'Neal guarding Cat? Like you could do that with like Gobert. You can't do that with Cat. Cat actually has skills where he could actually go offensive on you. He was just scoring at will. And I'm like, why are you putting the small guy to guard this guy who's actually
down? Yeah, our defense down the stretch. Like I think we was there defensively.
We had an 11-point lead.
We didn't get the stops. We didn't get the stops that we needed to get down the stretch.
We created issues
because of the mismatches.
They would have to double team Cat. They double team Cat down low, and then we have to scramble and look for our man on the perimeter. It was like it's just like he wanted to try something new, and it just looked bad. From a defensive standpoint, like he's a defensive-minded coach. He could have put in Dayron. He could have put in the 7-2 Moses. You just needed size at the rim.
Talk to him.
I think all of their starters was in double figures. Like McDaniels having the game that he had.
Yeah, this say stats right here as far as doubles. They had
McDaniels having the game that he had was probably the X factor.
Yeah, Conley had 18. He was 6 for 9, 3 for 5.
Exactly.
Like he had a good game. And
I can't even remember the last time Cat had 22 and 12.
Yeah, that's a double.
22 and 14.
Or 22 and 14. I can't remember that.
And 5 assists in 31 minutes. He was
exactly.
And that's the thing. He was a problem. And my thing is, again, we go back to the same point because it's obvious that Clack should be in the game guarding in the perimeter. I mean, in the paint. On the
right.
I'm definitely being specific about if we go to the play-by-play, you'll see in the fourth quarter.
He's going to do that same thing
in a row by himself.
If we do that same thing against anybody in the Eastern Conference,
we're going to get crushed.
If we do that same thing against anybody in the Eastern Conference in the playoff series, bro, we are getting stomped out. It's that simple.
That doesn't even make sense. Like Royce O'Neal, like it's like we're trying to make chicken out of chicken shit. Like you have bigs, use them. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go small. It's this typical Nash go small. If we can't do this, let's just go small. Like Curry's minutes was wasted. He could have put in Sumner because Curry did absolutely nothing. And then I think he ruined the psyche of Cam. Cam doesn't look like he's in it, man. he
Right.
looks ghost. Like he's
Right.
gone. Like he's
And we harped on that last video. I said for Cam's sake, I said I hope he don't get
nah, he's gone.
disengaged.
He's gone.
I said I hope he don't get disengaged, man. But I think it's
It's all you see
after
it.
tonight, after
He's
tonight
gone.
that was the beginning of the end.
Nah, he's gone. He was
And yeah,
dribbling the ball all loosey. I'm like,
yeah,
damn, what happened? Go
No,
to your
but but
yeah,
bag.
but again,
definitely,
listen. No, but to me, again, this is Jacques Vaughn mistake. And
yeah,
listen, I'm treading lightly because I understand the complexity of the situation. He's going to be the head coach, and Cam Thomas not going to be on the team. But this is another thing that I said prior, and this had nothing to do with him specifically, and it's about building the culture of the Brooklyn Nets, and that's taking your draft pick seriously. You always want to bring in new guys and bring these guys. And but again, his relationship with Spencer is different. You know what I mean? So he's been an assistant coach, so I understand it. But at the end of the day, to ignore a player, regardless of how you feel about him or whatnot, for him to score 40 points 3 games in a row and you still find a way to win without him. But at the end of the day, games like this, when you go to the play-by-play, you see the scoring droughts we was going on, and that's because Mikal Bridges and Spencer Dinwiddie is not enough to carry the offense. Period.
right,
We
This was
still
a
need somebody
tournament
to
game.
score. And
This was a game for
my
Sunday.
thing is, Jay seen it. Hold on, Jay seen it earlier. We've seen it in on Talking Nets. Talking Nets, they had showed it was a clip where they were showing how we got 18.1 for a trade in the offseason, and I guess that's the third scorer they waiting for, which is an insult to fans like Big Fan Breezy, to that, you know what I'm saying? It's an insult to me to know that Cam Thomas could take that scoring. He could be the third leading scorer, or the second leading scorer on
I
his
think he
team.
can. The problem with it is we all know he can breathe. The problem is all mental right now. It's going forward. It's something
Nah,
that
Jacques
it
Vaughn.
has
This
to
on
be.
Jacques Vaughn. This on
I
Jacques
mean,
Vaughn not
okay, all right,
putting him
but
in
it's
the
Jock Vaughn.
rotation.
Right. You absolutely right, but it's Jock Vaughn. If it is Jock Vaughn, because we all admit the only person that can take away your player's confidence is the coach. You know what I'm saying? So like a coach,
Yeah,
and that's the same could also be said to the mental state, bro. Like, cause now we all seen it tonight. This mental state, bro. Like mentally, like this that don't look like a player that's ready to take over the ranks of like the second the secondary bench scoring and whatever, bro. Like it doesn't, because
He looks like a
it
lost
looked like
player.
he's yeah, it looked like
Lost.
he gone. It looked like he gone already. And Breeze, this was what we was talking about in the previous video, bro. We all said this. I said, yo, please. I said, please don't let him get. I just hope he don't get disengaged. Me, you, and Jay was in here when we said it. I was like, yo, bro, if that happened, bro, like then he basically 1 foot out the door with the other foot waiting for the
yeah.
season to
But
be over.
I understand the impact of what it's doing to his career. Again, he scored 1,000 points with the Nets only because he ain't getting no minutes to play for real. His production wise, he did more last season than he's doing this season, and that's because of the DNPs. One in February, when I think KD was out, he went on a stretch where he was averaging 27 points a game for like 8 games in a row. And what I'm saying is, before Jacques Vaughn was the head coach, he knew he could score, and that's last season. And he's seen it this season as well. He made examples. I don't think Jacques Vaughn has a valid enough excuse to not play Cam Thomas. Either he's going to surprise everybody and put Cam Thomas in the playoffs and let him explode or do what he does. Pause. But case in point is, we're missing out as fans, and he's missing out on as a coach, not putting in the third scorer, somebody that can draw the double team. Stop telling him, because that's what they're doing. They're telling him to shoot the three ball. He like whatever. Like he didn't get to the NBA shooting the three
Shooting the
ball.
three
Why,
ball.
why, why he got to shoot the three ball? All these other players, anybody but him, could shoot the three ball. Let him go to the.
When he shoots the three
They
ball, if it's not a wide open three ball where he spotted
listen.
up, I'm cringing
They
because
they begging him to do something that, I mean, they pretending. John, in my opinion, John Vaughn is trying to, he's winning without him and he's losing without him, and he's saying whether, and in my thing, that's a stubbornness he's making, in my opinion, as a coach for the Brooklyn Nets. That being stubborn is not implementing the third scorer. This is how he got to the NBA. You
yep.
gotta respect that. And he could be essential. He showed you that without KD, without Kyrie. I think Jacques Vaughn is
Before Mikal
I
Bridges
think
got here, he showed you all of that. Man.
I think Jacques Vaughn is making a big mistake not playing Cam Thomas. And when you look at the record, sometimes you see, and fans like y'all see the games like me, y'all see the scoring droughts. If you run plays with Mikal Bridges, do a pick and roll with Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges, Spencer and Cam Thomas. Why you don't put them against each other? Make them feel like they a team. How they feel like a team when you just let those players take all his minutes?
I probably got an I got another rant video to probably publish and put out to everybody.
Man, I gotta defend my guy Cam Thomas, man. Like he out here
definitely.
with the skill, with the talent to score the ball. All you need is a coach to look out for him. Why you don't want to look out for him, Jacques Vaughn? I don't get it. I don't see how you don't implement him when we. It's not
Breeze,
like
Breeze. It sounds like you're off the Jacques Vaughn train.
Nah, I ain't say all that, but we definitely gotta, you know,
we definitely gotta point out, man, when you
like,
drop the ball.
I'm not a yes man. Like they not. I'm a vlogger. I'm out here vlogging. I ain't say one disrespectful word yet.
Yeah.
But you asking me to agree with everything that the Brooklyn Nets is doing? Nah, that's not how I vlog. I vlog. This my favorite team. This the team I'm vlogging about. But it ain't necessarily like I'm the advocate for everything they did, and I ain't see nothing wrong.
At the end of the day, man, we got to keep it 5 stacks about what we seeing out here.
Yeah,
bro.
For real, you serious? Bro, Jacques Vaughn, he's knowing that he can win games without Cam Thomas, but he doesn't know the potential of this team with adding Cam Thomas as an instrumental piece. And whether he be the third leader scorer or the second leader scorer, you could make McCown your one guy. Nobody mad at that.
Yeah, but this is bigger than Cam Thomas. It's just him not understanding his rotations.
Bro,
his players, all the players, not just Cam Thomas, all the players.
But I think the thing is, G, when you say that, bro, like we could rebuttal that by saying, it's why don't we just put our players in the positions where they can do what they do best? You know what I'm saying? Like what happened when him
that's
and
what
Ed
coaches
Sumner
do. Coaches put you in your strength. That's what a coach.
What I'm saying is, Pete, you saying I need you to always be ready. Why the hell he got so many DNPs then? Why the hell he always got 3 minutes? He missed 2 shots. Man. He took out the game.
That's like always be ready as an expression, bro. Like that's
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that he got to go through the process of always be ready after 43.
That's him holding you accountable and not having any accountability. That's him having no accountability of what he does in terms of rotations, but telling you always be ready when I call your number. That's what that is, bro.
Man.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this short, bro. Like I gotta charge my phone, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
That's exactly what that is, man. That's him basically giving himself a parachute, giving himself an out where there's no, like, we are too late in the season to not know what the rotation is going to be because the playoffs is right around the corner. Like, you can't just say I'm gonna try things out still. I'm sorry. We gotta have something. We gotta have something set. Like, it can't be okay. Curry, like Curry right now, he's not playing well. He's not earned the minutes to keep it trotting him out there behind Spence. If you're gonna do something, why don't you try the lineup of Cam and my man Sumner and let them do it what they were doing with the before the guys got here, because you got to make sure you tighten up your rotations.
Putting 70 points a night. That's what they were doing.
Listen, facts. Yo, talk your shit, Jay. Talk your shit, because I feel the same way. And my thing is this: before this happens, before Cam Thomas get traded, before all of this shit happen, because I'm hot right now, bro. Before this shit happened, I need to know this is why we mad. Or I'm mad. 67 games played in his rookie season, 67 out of 82. He don't even care that he not coming off of the he coming off the bench. He only started twice, but he don't care. 67 out of 82. That's a lot of games. I'm taking that.
Yo, we doing this man a disservice, bro. We doing him a major disservice.
Hold on. He got more minutes last season. From what he did last season to get to it, he earned to get more minutes, more shot attempts. You know what I'm saying? And let him play freely. Let him be a instrumental part of the offense. It's no excuse after tonight. Ain't no excuse. Don't make it seem like, oh, we need defense. Nah, McDaniels is cooking shit. Hey, you trying to make it seem like he gotta be the number one
Nah, he has to
defender,
be
stopper?
engaged.
No, he
Look,
don't.
look, he has to be engaged on
No,
both ends of the floor.
no,
No.
no.
We
I'm not
have
hearing
to
that when you
be
let Royce
engaged.
O'Neal guard Cat in the paint in the
No.
fourth
That's his
quarter. I'm
fault.
not jacking that
No,
shit, bro.
that's his fault. You have to be engaged on both ends of the court. You can't just be focused on when I get the ball, I'm gonna put the ball in the hole. You have to be engaged in the entire game because it's a game. There's more than stats than just points. You got to look at rebounds, deflection,
Man,
steals. There's so many props that within the game that you can focus on as well. You can't just be
I've
focused on
heard.
one aspect. There's assists, there's other things that but the thing is I don't like is that they're trying to make it seem like okay, he doesn't go within the flow of the game, but yet they let McCall go off in terms of shooting all his middies.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the
Mm-hmm.
same opportunity because they let Curry shoot his middies because he doesn't shoot
Yeah,
threes. He shoots his
yeah,
middies, but he's missing every shot.
yeah.
He's
Yo,
missing
listen,
every single shot.
I'm gonna say it just cause like I'm not waiting until he get traded for me to say it. He shot 503 times last season. This season he only shot 425 times.
And Joey
He's
still don't got a
getting
midi. How come
bro,
Joey don't got a midi? There's
bro,
only three. That's it. Like you don't have a
bro.
midi that you could go to when they
He
close out.
scored five. He scored 500 in Cam Thomas. I'm talking about 570 points last season. This season he got 558 points. Why he can't get the ball? Yo, again, all of this
Yo, read the
is
tea leaves,
it's
Breezy.
not helping.
They're gonna
And
get rid of him.
hold on. My thing
They're
is
gonna get
this:
rid of him.
they want Brooklyn Nets have been trying to build this team, getting trades and trades and free agents. Everything is so important with the trades and the free agents. Why y'all don't want to invest in none of the draft picks at all? When you see when you look into the championship formula, you see the recipe. You see 9 out of 10 of them did it with
Homegrown.
a draft pick as the centerpiece of what they're doing. Whether it be the Celtics and the draft picks they got from us, or whatever. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, Braun when he was over there in Cleveland, Wade when he was in Miami, Kobe and Shaq when he was in LA. These are draft picks. Pardon, not Shaq, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yo, you
But
see, low key, this is this. They're trying to treat McCall, the twins, like Kyrie and KD, but they're not. They're not. They're trying to treat them like, yeah, you guys here, you're gonna come here, you guys gonna be together, you guys gonna be the new 1-1-2 combo, but they're not. Like, let's be honest, man. Like, McCall disappears in the fourth quarter. I don't see him. Like, he could score all the points first, second, third. In the fourth, he doesn't strike me as the guy to be like, yo, Spence, give me the ball. Let me do this. Because Spence, he's like, if nobody wants to do it, I guess I'll volunteer. I'll take it up and try to get.
listen, I'm saying I'm asking the Brooklyn Nets if y'all listen to my vlogs, swerve off of that role where you think a winning formula to get an NBA championship don't have nothing to do with draft picks. Y'all traded Jared Allen and begging for we got Moses Brown. Like, stop it. So we could have had Jared Allen and Nick Claxton on the same team, and come on, this is on the GM. I'm applying. I'm just vlogging. You know, I'm just vlogging,
Yo,
bro.
this is Jay. You've been quiet, man. What's up, man? What's on your mind, man?
A lot of things, man. Y'all said a lot of things that some of them I agree with, some of them I don't.
Go ahead. What you don't agree with?
From what you was just saying about
because
Sean
I'm gonna keep
Marks and
going
trading
off
away
that.
Jared Allen, even if we'd have had Jared Allen, Nick Claxton would be on the bench getting no burn, and we wouldn't even know he was as
we wouldn't
nice.
even know who he is.
Right. And my thing is, if we was playing Dayron and fucking Claxton at the same time, that would make it way more impactful on the defensive end of the ball, because he already be putting Royce and Finney Smith as a small ball 5 anyway. So why not be able to have Dayron out there too if you're not going to utilize him any other type of way?
Yo, bro.
And Dayron and Nick together would be good. Also, I think a big part of the reason we lost this game was because we don't finish at the rim. And that's why I was applauding Spencer, because Spencer was the only one finishing at the rim, getting and ones, even though he still was missing free throws, which was pissing me off. But We got to finish at the rim better, man. This is crazy, missing layups and shit like
We
that
need more
often.
athleticism. We need more athleticism. We don't have a guy who goes to the rack because though I mean he be catching spasms. Cam tries it, but it's like they're limited athletically. We need a guy like who goes up and puts pressure on the rim like a slasher. Like we had those types of guys like Jeff Green, like a Jeff Green type slasher, cut
But we,
make cuts.
I
I
think
feel
we
like
could win what we got now. I just think Jacques Vaughn, he's not an offensive coach. I think all of this
We're not gonna this
one
guy.
pick and roll pass and then shoot, we don't win like
Yo,
that.
bro.
Like we need to
Ed
have
Sumner's
motion
the
in the
best.
offense at all
DJ,
times and trying to make
DJ,
Mikal
we got
Bridges
young
play.
legs, bro.
Hold on, I
Ed,
just want to say Mikal Bridges trying to do what KD do, just take over whenever he wants. That shit ain't it. Mikal
He's not
Bridges
him.
ain't
He's not him.
listen, I'm saying that to say that let Mikal Bridges be the player that he is. Yeah, KD is his favorite player, but Mikal Bridges need more pick and rolls. Don't put him in the ISO situation all the time, especially when you got guys like McDaniels guarding him. If he a guard and he is just taller than him and he got the advantage, then yeah. But not a guy like McDaniels. McDaniels is tough. You know what I'm saying? The commentators all night talk about his defense. Oh
So-
yeah, he this and that. Blah blah
So
blah.
his brother
hold on. We
plays
see
on
y'all
Philly.
in the chat, man. But hit that like button if you like something, and that share button is the care button, man. Make sure you share in the streams. Get more people in
His
here.
brother in
We
Philly,
in
so
here
he's
cooking.
gonna see him too. If
Appreciate
I
you.
mean,
Word.
they're gonna
Hold
come
on.
from him.
Hold on, look. So hold on. Dodo say, he say Nets are being hypocrites, not playing CT, saying he doesn't produce to winning, but since the KD trade, have been more losing than winning. Right.
Right.
And the record is, I think it's 9-14 or maybe 10-14, something like that. But to your point, it's more losing than winning. Yeah, man, that's a problem. Knowing that we got somebody like Cam Thomas that could put pressure on the defense, like they can't take a play off because we're gonna score the ball on every play. That's what we missing. When KD and Kyrie was here, we were scoring the ball somewhere close, but we were way more efficient. And shout out to Day'Ron Sharp because him getting minutes is a blessing. But to ignore the chemistry that Day'Ron Sharp has with Cam Thomas, it's crazy. You gotta put them in a game together. Is it sustainable for Spence to play all these big minutes before the playoffs?
It's not.
Knowing that Cam Thomas is in his second season and he got drafted to the NBA as a rookie in college,
bro. Here's the
he was
situation.
breaking records in LSU.
Here's the situation.
He broke Shaq record in LSU.
Please, don't make it all about Cam, man. Please, don't make it all about Cam. This is about the Nets, man. Because from a team standpoint, it's more than just Cam. Because Cam, what they did to Cam,
I understand.
I do understand. What he did to him is it ruined his psyche. You could see when he comes on the court, he's scared he's gonna get yanked, pulled. And the thing is, the lineups, the people that they put him on the court with, it doesn't mesh. You can't play him and Curry together because they're both liabilities on defense. So if they're not scoring, it's gonna look bad.
But you can put him out there with Royce. All right, so my lineup with Cam Thomas is Cam Thomas, Royce, Mikal Bridges. I want him at the 2. I want him at the 2. I want Spence at the 1, and I want Cam Thomas
to play
at the 2.
With
I want Mikal
to protect him.
I want Mikal Bridges at the 3. Yeah, and I want Twin at the 4, and I want Clax at the 5. And if not, take Twin out and put Day'Ron Sharp there. Put Day'Ron Sharp at the 4, Nick Clax at the 5, Cam at the 2, Mikal Bridges at the 3, and Spence at the 1. Listen, Day'Ron Sharp.
Hold on.
Starting, man. Like, yo, if he leave and he starts somewhere else, y'all gonna know what I mean.
If you put Edmund Sumner in that lineup is crazy. Sumner instead of Spence, because this is a backup lineup you're talking about, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I'm picking a lineup I want with Cam Thomas. I'm saying that part of the reason why we losing is because we're not playing Cam Thomas. I'm basing this whole shit right now on Cam Thomas.
Day'Ron Sharp,
crazy, bro.
Claxton, and Finney Smith.
Finney Smith. Say that again.
Like
Finney Smith.
You said Ed Sumner, Cam, Finney Smith, Day'Ron, and Clax.
Fire. I'm with it. Alley oops from Ed Sumner. Ed Sumner, both.
We need a legit second unit. Like this whole what they play Mikel the whole first quarter like he's KD. That's what they used to do for KD, and then they sit him out, and then they bring in Kyrie for the second. We don't have a Kyrie. So I don't even understand. Like from a logical standpoint, this dude is still in La La Land, thinking that he's still got the same guys. You don't have the same guys. You got to figure it out. Look at your lineup and then make some adjustments. He's not making the right adjustments, and he's costing us games because a lot of those losses that we got on the record, it's not because we didn't play well. It was like coaches' decisions and DNPs for
Mhm.
no reason. Like
And again, see, my thing is this: play your
line up for
hand.
15.
I know the odds are against us, but fuck it. Play the hardest, play harder than the other team, surprise the world. What the fuck? Why are you putting Royce O'Neal on Cat? I would never. I want to see your post game interview. I want to see your post game interview. Like that's it.
Yo,
That's it.
bro, he blamed it on
I'm good.
he blamed it on the refs a little. Like it was more than just the refs. We had an 11-point lead. He took Clax out the game, and they just said, "Oh wow, the guard dog is gone. Let's get busy." Because he had 4 blocks. He was protecting the rim, and they just said, "Okay, let's put Royce in the game and Dauphin." Like you could only do that when Gobert is there, because he's not an offensive threat. Even if you
He
like.
ain't put Dayron in the game at all, right?
Nah, he didn't put him back in the second quarter. I mean,
Oh.
second half, he didn't put him. Like he does this weird thing where he plays guys in the first. You might see some run in the first half, and then after that, it's over for you. It's a wrap. Like it doesn't even make sense sometimes. Like he has fillers where it's wasted minutes by players just to make sure that the other like Spence is getting a breather. But you need to make sure you're productive throughout the whole game because every second counts. You can't throw guys out there to waste time. Like, oh yeah, like, guys running up and down doing cardio. Like it makes no sense. You got to make sure that you putting pressure on the other team as well. Because
Pressure, big pressure.
this would have been a great game for Sumner and Cam to run up and down. It didn't make
Mhm.
sense. 7-man rotation, like it doesn't make sense. Like this Dodo said, like he didn't make any sense. Like, and we got a back to back, right? We playing tomorrow against Detroit. He could have went deeper down the bench because what you're gonna do? You're gonna run Spence paid 40 minutes. You're gonna run him again for another 40? Like, come on, man.
I don't understand.
Right. See, like tomorrow he gotta play Cam Thomas, you know what I mean? But it's like that's corny.
Is he
You know
gonna
what I
play him
mean?
though?
Because
You
like
said he got to, but is he gonna play him or is he gonna go somewhere else?
you like y'all want to burn these players out. Like my thing is like if you really want to win, I seen him in post game interviews say he want to run a 10-man rotation. Him running a 7-man rotation is crazy. So, hey, listen, I'm finding a
He
way to
said
put
10.
Cam
I could have sworn
Thomas
he
in the
said
game.
9. Or he
Listen,
was trying to dwindle it down.
I seen Cam Thomas come in the game last. I seen him had 2 game winners, one versus the Knicks and one versus the Spurs. I said, yo, give him the ball, please. I was talking heavy. I'm like, next year, he going to average 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 10 shot attempts.
Yo,
Talking heavy.
even his crossover. You remember that little dribble step back crossover that he used to hit dudes with and bust them in the head with the 3? It doesn't even look right. It doesn't even look right anymore. Like he looks discombobulated. I'm trying to figure out, like, is he practicing or like did he just give up? Like, cause I'm like, all right, he's part of the stay
Nah,
ready team. He's supposed to stay
they
ready,
draw.
but
He
he just
got
looks
on, got
he looks
he got to
bad.
draw up a play for Cam
No,
Thomas.
You don't need to draw up a play for Cam. Just give Cam and let him cook. Cam had Rudy
Nah,
Gobert on.
look,
No,
it's
Cam had
different.
Rudy
Everybody's standing
Gobert.
around.
No.
Bro, everybody stand. Watch the offense. They standing around. Nobody's setting the pick
Breeze,
for them.
let's go.
They
Let's go
just
to this
standing
play.
around like, all right, whatever. Like, nah,
Cam
set a
had
pick
Rudy
for him,
Gobert
man.
on him,
What
right?
happened?
What did he do? He was supposed to take Rudy Gobert to the hole. Like, you're faster and quicker than Rudy Gobert. He looked like he didn't know what to do. Spence was like, yo, get him, cook him. He was just lost. Like he didn't even understand and read. Like, oh yeah, I got a big dude on me. Paul's trying to guard me. Let me take him off the dribble. Like you got the guy away from the rim. So if you beat him to the rim, chances are you can lay it up because there's no rim protecting it. He didn't even stand that. Like he threw the ball and I think it was intercepted or some shit like that. He threw a turnover. I'm like, yo, he looks
Mm-hmm.
out of it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know you saw that play, right?
What play? Now I ain't gonna lie, I was at work. I ain't really
Okay,
see the
so
whole thing.
pretty much Cam had an ISO with Rudy Gobert. Instead of taking Rudy Gobert off the dribble, he dribble, and he lost the dribble, and then he just like ran to the paint and threw the ball out, and then he just threw the ball away. I'm like, The hell is he doing out here? Like he just looked lost. Like Cam, take that dude off the dribble and shoot him with that leaner, that little float. He didn't. I'm just like, yo, they ruined this kid. He looks like they spun him. Like he look like he's pretty much out of it. Like he's like, what am I doing this for? Like he's trying to figure out what is his motivation right now. Like, what am I doing this shit for? These dudes gonna trade me. They're not playing me, so they're gonna trade me. Why am I
Right.
giving my all for this team? I gave them my all, and they just spit in my face and just said, "Yo, go ride on the bench like I'm some scrub." Like you got me in the first round. I'm not no, G League dude. I'm not some undrafted dude. You took a pick, a chance on me first round to say, "Hey, I want you a part of this organization, part of this team," but yet you're treating me like you don't want me to be a part of this
And
team.
the crazy thing is, they had him under KD and Kyrie, and then you like, all right, I see why I'm not getting as many minutes or whatever. You got these other guys, you got these
It
specialists.
made sense.
Now it's different. Yo, fan, play me.
It made sense back then. It doesn't make sense now. Like, if he could, he found room to play behind Kyrie, but he can't play behind Spence.
Yo, look, and Pete, I want to say this, right? Because I really like Cam Thomas, man.
I know,
You
we
see how
know,
you
we
see you
know.
see how you see how tonight was Pride Night at the
Yo,
Barclays.
that shit was wacky, man. Go
No, no,
ahead,
no, no.
man.
I'm
Go
saying,
ahead.
do you see that?
I watched the game. I saw
All
this
right,
shit
so
dude with
cool.
nail
Okay, so
polish and stuff. Go ahead.
okay, I'm going somewhere with this.
Please make
Remember,
sure you do it
remember,
quick too. Go ahead.
remember, Cam Thomas made that comment.
Yeah, I know.
So what I'm saying is, if you want to help him his career, let him play on Pride Night. Or is
Yo,
it like let the fans that's there supporting Pride Night, right? Let them see him play basketball and let them get to know Cam Thomas, the basketball player, not
yo,
the professional post game
yo. I
interviewer.
love your stories, Breeze, but I'm pretty
No,
sure he
I'm
offended
serious, bro.
somebody. He
This
offended somebody because at what transpired after that moment, it made no sense.
But that was
Absolutely
stupid
no
to
right,
do.
but
sense. He
That was
still,
offended
stupid
like
to me. How
somebody.
you gonna
come
fine him
on, man.
$40,000
40K,
for saying no homo, but then another
exactly.
dude try to injure somebody during the game and you
But
fine him
here's the thing: they don't
25,000? How
understand.
you that don't make
CJ, they don't
sense?
understand what he said. It's you got to understand. They don't. They're like,
But
oh, he said
but
something
all right,
crazy.
so
They
I
don't
get that.
understand. He just said no H word. They don't. They think it's like, oh
Right,
man, he cursed that. He cursed
right,
the
but
L.
no, but what I'm saying
It's not
is
that. I don't know. It's nuts.
he got the right there in that part right there. He got a chance right there. You got a chance to let him get known or be known
Oh, Breeze, man.
by this fan base,
They don't want.
right?
They don't
By
want
this
him,
fan
man.
base for basketball because that's why he's there. He's
I
there
don't
to
know, man. He
play
did something. He did
basketball.
something to
He's not there
somebody.
to know how to speak
Hello?
professional. He not what?
He,
Hello?
he did something to somebody, man. What the hell is
Yo,
that?
somebody trolling. They hiding their voice, man. I gotta kick him from the studio, man. I can't do this right now. I can't do this with you, Aura Flow, man.
Yeah,
Show them who, show you. Yeah, I don't know who you are, man. But Wakanda voice, man.
yeah. That's
Yo, for
crazy.
real. Yeah, yeah, but say something about basketball. You ain't say nothing about basketball in the comments. I've been watching the entire time. All right,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's nuts. Yo, nah, they. It's obvious, man. It's tea leaves. The writings on the wall, man. They don't want this kid around, man. I don't know what he did, but they don't want this kid around,
Listen,
and they trying to usher him out.
I wanna go on record letting the Brooklyn fans know, Brooklyn Nets fans know, I'm not cool what they doing with Cam Thomas. I understand what they doing, but I don't like it. I want him to play basketball from last season. I think he deserved minutes. He earned it. And even in
Yo,
this season, he showed that he deserved minutes. He should be playing more basketball with the Brooklyn Nets and an instrumental piece to the Nets offense
I
going
think we're
forward.
gonna find out that him and Kyrie got real close. They were real cool. I think we're gonna find out down the road that they just wanted to sever ties with anything close or somewhat. Because I don't understand like why they're treating this kid like that. It has to be a reason bigger than what we think. It's not his play on the court. It has to be maybe he has a relationship or ties with Kyrie that they don't like. They just want to sever anything that has to do with Kyrie because it
Yeah,
doesn't make
well,
sense, bro. Because he's
yeah.
like, yeah, Kyrie's my guy. Like he's my friend. Like off the court, we're brothers. Like when they asked him a question, like, "What do you think about trading Kyrie?" And I don't think they want anything to have to do with that guy because the
But
way
at
they
the but I still at the end of the day
we're gonna find
we
out
can
later down the road, man.
yeah like but what I know now is I think more valid to what I'm to the conversation. No pun. It's just that we seen them play great basketball.
That's what I'm
Period.
saying. So
So
what's the
so
problem?
my thing is what championship team that did not build from the draft?
I
Name one.
mean,
Well, besides
yo,
the Lakers and the GM doing his amazing
man.
GM stuff.
Some G stuff, man. To be quite honest with you, man, we do things unorthodox over here in Brooklyn. We don't
No,
get
no,
a
I'm
real
asking.
coach.
I'm asking. Do is that? It's really a rhetorical question because
We're not we're
it's
not we're
no
not gonna
team
do
that did it.
we're not gonna do it. We're not trying to do it the right way. We're gonna. It's like you slowly but surely we're gonna revert back to our ways. We're addicts, bro. We're gonna be like, yeah, I'm clean, I'm sober, and then we're gonna go right there and hit that bottle because what we're doing is just the same thing, maybe with lesser talent, and we're gonna try to figure out, hey, maybe we could do it all over. We're retooling, as they say,
No,
because
listen. I'm venting. I am a fan, and I'm just letting off
no way
steam
we should have lost this
because
game,
I
man.
want to say this before I want to express all of this to say, yo, yeah, I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but I'm watching the game. I'm seeing what's happening,
Yeah,
and
I'm prognosticating.
I'd rather we get it right
Nah,
before I
I'm
be the I'd
prognosticating that
rather
they're
get
gonna
it
kick
right
this
than be
kid
the
off the
I
team.
told you so guy. Is what I'm trying to say. I'd rather get it right, regardless if it's an ugly win or whatever you want to call it. I'd rather get the ugly win than a beautiful loss next season because we got a new player. It's always about getting a new player. I
Yeah,
watched this
man.
team for
Hey,
4 seasons
big
in a
fan.
row,
I'm gonna tell you
get
right
new
now, man.
players, and all
We're
we
gonna
did
get.
was get to the second round. And the better teams that's winning keep the same players. Giannis and Middleton, i.e., Steph Curry and
Hey, let me give you
Draymond
some
and Clay,
pushback to that, big
i.e.,
fan.
like
Breeze.
stop it,
Let me give you some pushback. You just
stop
said
it,
something key,
bro.
right? You said teams that been together and stayed together. The
Win
reason why,
together.
wait, the reason why, how many turnovers of a team that we had since these guys been here, Katie and Kyrie? How many turnover like we had? Dude, tell me the layovers, like the guys who actually been there the whole time. The only dude that's been there the whole time
Javon,
is Joey. Is Joey,
Javon, Joey,
and
Sean Marks. That's it.
this it's always been a new team every year. Every year has always been a new team. It's never been the same guys. Like we had Lavabu Cabaron, we had all these dudes out of here.
He said,
You TLC, you know what I'm talking about.
shit, you
Like think
funny,
about it.
bro.
Like you say, yeah, that's how teams are supposed to be, homegrown, but we never even did that. Even when we got the guys, we always like mixing and matching. Oh nah, you don't need him. We just throwing guys away, getting new guys. It's been like a rotating, it's been like a revolving door. Like even if we wanted to, it doesn't even make sense because we just because next year it's gonna be the same thing, a revolving door. There's no stability. There's no stability where you like, okay, we play with this guy for 3 years, 2 years, 4 years. There's no stability. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. There's no continuity because these guys are learning each other now. They're not even gonna be around next year. It's gonna be a whole different team. So
Man, I'm tired.
shit trickles from the top,
I'm
man.
tired.
And the
Time
GM,
out, coach. I'm tired.
shit trickles
Stop
from the top,
making
brother.
these new teammates don't match up with new teammates no matter how good of a coach you are. No matter how good you are, you got to go against teams that been together for years. Even though the Utah Jazz never won it with Stockton, Malone, and Hornets. You know what I'm saying? Stockton and Malone, they kept them together. They wasn't breaking that up.
They got a
Stockton, Malone,
chemistry, man.
Hornacek, they what? We nah. We
Chemistry is not
keeping this.
something you study in school, man. It's actual life. It's
Yo,
part of
you
life
know
too.
what? I think that's the difference between the eras from now to then. From the eras now, they're quick to switch a teammate, fast as hell. In the earlier, they would keep teammates a little longer. You know what I mean? Stay 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? This now with the Nets, you get a new teammate every season. We got 4 new starters. That shit is
Unheard of. It's
like
unheard of.
what?
Like It should, but the thing
Who
is,
am I rooting for?
it should not be this way because those dudes should have been. Look, man. I don't know, man.
I'm
I want the
rooting for a
playoffs to
different.
come.
This
I
is
want
why I
the
root for
playoffs to
the
come so we
team,
could
not
just
the
go play.
players, man. This is why I
I want the
root for the
playoffs to
team,
come
not the
so I can see
players.
what we could do, right? And then it's on to next year because the way things look from a coaching standpoint, the way that like it's so many things we're gonna
Nah,
always be
I ain't
back
with you.
here fighting, talking about oh he should have did this, he should have did that. But this guy's gonna stick to his guns because he's stubborn, man. Like he said, he was a second choice. His wife settled for him. Like I don't know what kind of dude would say that. I'm like, yo, what do you mean she settled for you, bro?
What?
So
Who said that?
Jack Vaughn, when he first got the job, he was like, "Yeah, my wife, I wasn't her first choice." Like his mentality is like, "Yo,"
That's what he said.
he said that. He said his wife settled for him. Like when he
What
got
made
the coaching
what,
job, when he got the coaching
what?
job, right? He
Yeah.
basically said, "Yeah, my wife, I wasn't her first choice to get married." I was like, they laugh. I'm like, that don't sound like a joke, B. Like you like being second fiddle? You like being the dude waiting after everything is all said and done, they come to you? Like, nah, you ain't either you numero uno or you a zero, man. What's up with you,
Yo,
B?
man, listen, that ain't got shit to do with basketball. I don't know what the hell. Yo, listen, yo, listen. I want to see him put Cam Thomas in the game. If he don't
No,
have,
finish your statement. Finish your
hold
statement.
on. If he, my thing is this: while he's pondering all of these different things to say to the media,
Yo, that's what he
listen,
does, man.
I'm thinking, why are you avoiding the elephant in the room? The elephant in the room is really explaining why Cam Thomas is not an instrumental piece in the offense.
Yo, the media is not even asking him that. They let him off the hook. They don't ask him tough questions, man. They do not.
Oh
Meg
man,
Triplet, she be
if
just
I
like,
was
"Hey,
there,
John, hey, Coach Vaughn." I'll be like, "Yo, she ain't gonna ask him no tough questions,
I'll be
man."
like, oh, let me go, let me go.
Like, what's up with
Let
your
me ask you.
rotations, man? What are you playing? What are you doing out there? Like, what did you see tonight that said, "Hey, you got big old Rudy Gobert, you got a 7'2" dude that on a freaking bench who hasn't seen no run, is on his second 10-day contract. When you gonna fucking play him? Like, when do you plan on putting this guy in the game so we can see what he got? Because it looks like you guys." Based on seeding, you'll be facing Embiid first round, and tonight he scored 50 freaking points. What are you gonna do? You gonna put Royce O'Neal on him, or what do you?
Yeah,
How do you
that's the
plan on
plan.
guarding him? Like, how are
The
you gonna
plan is
neutralize him?
the plan is put Royce O'Neal on him and let him get back down in the paint.
It don't fit, right? Royce
Yeah.
O'Neal, it don't
They
fit.
say Nick Claxton and Rudy Gobert is out. I said, so what? Rudy Gobert is out. Like, put Claxton in the game, please. Like, yo, it didn't make no sense to me, man. Like, seriously, I really didn't see why
Yo, who
he
had
is
who?
letting a away coach set the tempo to what
Listen,
you're doing.
yeah, you
So
know what I'm
you won't
saying.
put Claxton because Rudy not in. That's them setting the tempo. You're such a what? Why you being nice to them for? This is
He's
playoff
yo,
atmosphere,
yo,
man.
Breeze. The fact that he
Don't
said that
smile
about
with
his
them.
wife,
Yo,
he's a
Jack
nice
Ball,
guy,
stop
man. He's a
smiling with
nice
the other
guy.
team, man. Stop smiling with
He's
them,
a
man.
nice guy. He's second fiddle, man.
Nah,
They gotta
stop
know where he
smiling
stand,
with them,
man.
man. Stop smiling with them, man.
Oh, they
I want
gotta
to
know where
see
he
Jacques
stand.
Vaughn be mad. You know what I mean? I want to see him pull up to the post game interview like, yeah, man, I'm tired of losing, man. We should have whooped them. Know what I mean? Matter of fact, I ain't losing no more. Interview over.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? And then slap, then walk
I want to
off.
see, I want to
I
see
need to
what he
see that from
does.
Jacques Vaughn.
Right,
Show me some
first round. I want
passion,
to see
man.
his coaching. I want to see his coaching, what he's made out of. I want to see if we lose, like say for instance, the first two games in the series, right? The first two games we lose, right? Is he gonna switch it up, or he's just gonna roll out the same guys? Like, I want to know if he's gonna, yeah, you know what? Let me make an adjustment. Is he just gonna stick with his guns and be like, hey, I'm gonna go down with the ship, and I'm gonna just go down, I'm gonna go down, what I came with. Like, I want to see, like. Cause I don't know, man.
I don't
This
want
guy
to
he
be
doesn't
excited.
give me any confidence, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't want
confident.
to.
At
Yeah,
all.
like no, seriously. Like my thing is, I don't want to be entertained by almost. We almost nah. They
Nah,
come in the Barclays. You bark on them. You get clacks dunking on them. Like violate the day. Like the stuff that I seen happen to me was kind of atrocious. Like my thing is, there's a lot of lineups that I seen him put in. I'm like, yo, Cam Thomas easily could have been in the game. Like, shout to Doe because he was
Shit.
knocking down his threes tonight. I ain't going front. Like he had a good game tonight. And I thought
A-Rod
he
played
should.
2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes in a game like this. He only played 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Like,
I
make
don't
that make
understand
sense,
that.
man.
He got to open up those rotations, though. He got to turn 7 to
And in
10.
that 2 minutes, he got one offensive rebound.
I don't understand that. Boy is the best rebounder on the team, and you got two giants on the other team,
2 minutes.
and you won't let them get no run.
Come on, man. 2 minutes.
Yeah. And shout out to you, Jack Vaughn, but even you can get that one.
Joe Harris played 15 minutes, 26 seconds,
Jack
scored
Vaughn
2
goes in the
points,
pen
5
tonight,
points.
man.
You got to put a
5
coach in the
points.
pen.
The coach in the pen. Coach gonna get poached. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's basically.
Oh,
There's no need. There's
man.
no need to ask him what he's gonna do for the playoffs. I mean, you pretty much see it. It's like in your face. Like, here you go. I'm watching it. I'm looking at. He's not like even Patty Mills. Patty Mills should be playing in a home game like this. Like, shout out, shoot, give him some burn. You should have been out
Yeah.
there. Give him some burn. Like,
All of
you
those
needed a shooter,
3-pointers we take, Patty can't take one.
and he's one of the best 3-pointers we have. Like, think about it. Think about it. We're down by 3.
Wasabi Watanabe can't take one.
You didn't see
Like,
the game, Breeze, but check this out. We're down by 3. I'm looking at the bench. I see Curry on the bench, who's a good 3-point shooter. Joey on the bench, who's a good 3-point shooter. Patty on the bench, who's a good 3-point shooter. I'm like, who's gonna take this 3?
Man.
Who's gonna take? Like,
yeah.
that don't even make sense. Watanabe's on the bench.
And
Who's gonna
Joey
shoot?
been hitting his shots lately, though.
Nah,
Like,
but my thing is you
like,
don't keep the defense honest if you don't have nobody in the game to like the defense. Like, I know he gonna take a
yo,
3. He
yo,
gonna stand in the corner. He gonna take the 3. What
here's
he
the
gonna
icing on
do?
the cake.
Like
Here's the icing on the cake.
Cam
If
Thomas
you're
and
down by
Summer need to
3,
be in that lineup.
if you're down by 3, wouldn't it be best to put all your 3-point shooters in the game? Because you're down by 3 and it's like 10 seconds left. Shouldn't you have all your 3-point shooters in the game? Forget about the rebound. You're trying to get the 3. Like, why would you have Dauphin, Claxton, all these people? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you got so many 3-point shooters, mess up their head. They like, yo, if I run and go get him, he's gonna be open. Like, I was like, yo, this shit don't make sense. It don't make sense at all, man. I'm like, yo, throw a little monkey wrench in the joint, man. Make it interesting. Like, put all your shooters out there, 5 shooters. They won't know who's gonna get the ball because all the dudes can shoot. It ain't like, oh no, he's a decoy. No, you got to play everybody straight up. I don't, because
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, Spence gonna shoot the 3, but I don't know, man.
So here we go right here. 3 minutes in the game. This when Cat went off. He scored. He scored. Then Spence scored. Then Cat scored.
All
Then
on Royce. That
Spence
was all
scored.
on
They was
Royce.
going back to back. Yo.
But
Then Cat.
all on Royce.
I remember
like you
that
said.
play. Y'all remember that play when Cat caught that foul? I thought that was a bad call. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, when Royce knocked the ball out of his hand.
I thought that was good defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he can't reach. You can't. They automatically think it's a foul once you reach down. You got to just go straight up. That's all you need to do. Go straight up.
I feel like the refs gave them some bailouts. I ain't gonna cap.
Yo, that ref, that same tall black ref, man. Every time he calls the games, man, we lose. He was the same dude that called that ref the game when they didn't call a foul on Spence when Harden fouled him. It's like these dudes just trying to go home, man.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy, man.
I ain't gonna lie. We gotta play better, man. I think we hold 6. I think Miami, they definitely want 6, and we didn't secure it. We played Detroit. They lost to Miami tonight. You know
we
what I
still
mean?
up. We still up. We just gotta win the Detroit game.
Nah, it ain't a comfortable lead, man. I'm gonna keep it true
What
with
do you
you. I
mean?
ain't comfortable with that lead. I wanted to win that
good.
game. No cap.
We good, man. We just gotta win that Detroit game. Win the game after that.
The game after that is Orlando, and I'm going there. And Orlando whooped us last time.
Yeah, we can't lose that one, man. Like, we got our numbers too. We got. I mean, it all depends, man. If that game is like winning, get in, Philly could just knock us out for the last game of the year
Right,
if they wanted to.
right.
They could just say, "Yo, go in the play-in, try your luck over there."
That's cold.
But
Cold world.
honestly,
I
they
don't
might,
think it's
they
like
might,
that, bro. They ain't doing us like
they
that.
might,
Like,
but they,
fuck out of
yo,
here.
right now we to a lot of these teams we look like easy pickings, so they
They look
might
like
want to let
four.
us win that game, so we could, so they could play us in the first round and think they gonna wash it
I know
because
Miami ain't gonna give us that 6 seed. They ain't gonna just let us win, and we beat them on the sweep. So shit, they can't tie with us. They would have to beat us outright, and
Shit,
that would mean a meltdown on our part. When you look at our
we've been
record, we
doing that
supposed to
lately
win
though. Jimmy
games.
Butler, Jimmy Butler went off in the fourth quarter. He had like 9 points and he finished off with 27. I was like, golly.
Minnesota winning that game helped them out tremendously.
right.
They tied for well, they in ninth place, but I
Wait, this
won't
is
say they
updated?
can't get sixth place. I won't say they can't get it,
Okay.
but it's they winning tonight is huge for them.
This right here is gonna be key right here. Four and
I'm
five.
baffled.
4 and 5.
We,
First round, KD versus Curry.
well, I seen Cleveland versus the Knicks earlier for sure. Like it's
That's
that's
locked
the
up. Yeah, that's locked up.
yeah
It's over.
yeah.
That's destined. It's going down.
But I'm telling you, Philly might want to play us in the first round, but I don't know.
He said
No.
76ers G League and bench players beat the Nets last time they played too. Yo, man, we need to take him to. We scored 98 points versus the Bucks, man. Jacques Vaughn, but act like he
Uh,
know. Remember that he got a team. He seen this team. He seen the rookies when
yo,
he came in.
yo, fellas,
Hold
I'm a,
on,
I'm a,
man.
I'm a dip low, man.
Nah,
Nah.
last time we
All
played
right,
the
yo, later, John.
76 was that
Yo,
bullshit
easy.
where the refs did the bullshit.
Oh yeah, wait. Then when he went out of bounds because they pushed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pushed him out of bounds. He didn't get that call. He didn't get that call tonight neither. If he would have got that call would have been nice.
And see
Because
that
it would
that
have been the right call to make. Like he was out of bounds. Like, damn, how you think he got there? They pushed him out.
that's how you know that we trash. Cause we the only team that ain't lock up our spot.
No, I don't think we trash, man. I think considering what happened for all of these teams, look, and to make my point, Milwaukee, beginning of the season, all of these teams in front of us been together since the beginning of the season. No major trades or anything compared to four new starters. We were in second seed before all of this happened. So I give us more credit than that. They lucky they there. And we could easily take their spot. That's how I look at it. But you know,
Well, whose spot we taking?
whoever plays in the first round.
All right, man. We'll see.
Man. Yeah, we definitely will because the play it's the last week of basketball. Sunday is the last day for the last game of the for the Brooklyn Nets regular schedule. And then off to the playoffs or the play in, but hopefully the playoffs.
Man, I don't know what's gonna happen to my workout regimen in the off season, man.
I can't listen. I ain't even thinking about the off season yet. I'm thinking about us winning this back to back. If we could get one out of two, we'd be all right.
Man, Jack Vaughn better learn to adjust and really use the depth on this team.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. No, for back to back, I imagine that's the bread and butter. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt tonight. But tonight, man, hopefully he go over film and realize Clax ain't have that many fouls where he couldn't be in the game. It's not like Clax had 5 fouls. He could have been playing cat. It was a winnable game, and we holding on to that sixth spot, and we got to be careful to protect it because Miami is too close for comfort. But yeah, we got to win this game. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. See Kev, I see Doe, I see Leonardo, I see Big Tone. Shout out to Leaf. Shout out to John. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night, man. And yeah, man, have a good one, man. Peace.